The Gambia Horse and Donkey Trust, a charitable in the Makashitu, Gambia's West Coast region, is saving the lives of animals by looking after their health. The hospital provides treatment to animals in their vicinity and sometimes to those beyond their primary jurisdiction. Viewer discretion is advised, or as Omar Ahmad Toure reports.
Flavia, a camel, is undergoing treatment at the hospital. She suffers from elephantiasis, which is also known as lymphatic filariasis, which causes the swelling of body parts, with the legs being mostly affected. Flavia has spent 2 months here under the care of the Kiev cattle handler, Nuri. And Emily, a volunteer nurse from the United Kingdom, explains how Flavia would be treated.
But we're waiting for the veterinary surgeon to be able to come, and he'll use a cauterizing iron, so really strong heat, to cut off all of this excess tissue. The wound itself has been there for about 6 years now. It had a long time of not being treated.
On a visit to the animal hospital this week, Africa took note of a donkey being admitted for treatment of her broken leg. The case of the camel and that of the donkey was so breaking news until our camera zoomed on a total held for intensive care at the facility in the West Coast region. The total, according to the caregivers, had been attacked by the poachers, from which it nearly lost one of its flippers. For this delicate situation, the animal hospital contracted 3D Gambia to help in the planting of a bone for the total to regain its movement strength. Nurse Emily explains the process involved.
We're in the process of trying to design her a 3D flipper. So making almost a prosthetic limb that we can attach to her shell to restrict the movement in order to fix that broken bone.
Dembo Jambe is the head of the laboratory with responsibilities in conducting all diagnostic tests of samples collected from animals right at the outpatient department. He noted that in a case of deworming, samples are examined for the presence of eggs, as the more the presence of eggs in the samples, the easier the treatment.
To deworm the animals, it may kill the big eggs, but the small ones may get high, so you may not treat the animal well. So you will give a chance to the parasite to get more agile to the animal. So you have to give chance. So if you have more than 250, then you have the confidence to deworm animals. Sometimes you may give them 3 courses or 5 courses in order to clear everything inside.
The hospital relies on fundraising mainly from abroad to provide medication to treat the animals brought to the facility. The cost of medication from its dispensary ranges from $50 to $150 for animals within the host community, and a maximum of $300 for those beyond the catchment area, depending on the prescription detail. Omar Ahmad Toure, Africa TV.